Hi friends, thanks so much for joining me today. So I have this really cool fun card today, and this is what it looks like. Yes, it is a card, even though when you stand it up on your mantle or your desk, it does stand up nicely. But I also have another treat for you. You see these lava cake dark chocolates from Ghirardelli, and these are caramel. So I found out that you can actually fit 6 of these inside this little opening here. So this could either be a card or it could be a little treat box. How cool is that? And yes, it does fit in our standard size envelopes. It folds flat, and then you just put it in the envelope and send it off. Perfect. So let's get started. I am using, let me move these out of the way so they don't distract me. Okay, so I am using the Utterly Amazing stamp set. It also comes with coordinating dies. We're not going to be using the dies today. I am actually just using one stamp from here. You are utterly amazing. This one's going to be for my son. And I'm also using the DSP that coordinates with this set. And it's 12 by 12. And there are 12 sheets in here of varying designs. And some of these actually cut out the dies actually cut out from the DSP. So how cool is that? I really love that. However, the piece that I'm using does not have a die to cut it out, so I fussy cut that already. And I'll show that to you in just a sec. I'll grab that little guy. I just thought that looked so cute. Kind of like the mama and the little baby. So just like my son and myself. Although he's 22, he'll be 23 next month, so. But you know, they're always our babies, right? So, and then I'm also using the Hearts of Elegance. I'm going to use Happy Valentine's Day. And, oh, you know what? I did forget something. I am using a couple of other things from here. I'm using the leaves and maybe the bubbles. We'll see. Hearts of Elegance, I'm using Happy Valentine's Day. And I'm using the beautiful stitch die. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm going to show you what I cut out in just a second. But it comes with the various shapes of the hearts. And let me just pull this out here. So you've got those on that. And then you have the bigger ones on the other side, along with the flower and then the leaves. So let me set this aside. I've already cut my heart out. Oh, it got stuck on there. So we'll just set that aside. So this is the piece that it cuts out. Isn't that so pretty? I just love how the stitching cuts out so nicely. So much detail in that. All right, so let's get started. For my card base, I'm using Balmy Blue. And you'll notice, in just a second, I die cut the heart from here. So that's just a paper saving tip. Because I'm going to be covering this up with a piece of DSP. You won't even know that I use that I cut it out of there. So that just saves a little paper. All right, so for the measurements on here, I'm not going to go through any measurements. They will be available on Wednesday if you're an email subscriber, a subscriber to my newsletter. They will go out on Wednesday morning, and you'll have all the measurements on that PDF. If you're not a subscriber, then you want to definitely subscribe so you get my newsletter as well as other announcements from Stamping Up or what's going on in my world. So I hope everyone is doing wonderfully today. We are, when I'm recording this, it's on a Saturday, and we're supposed to be getting a snowstorm. So we'll see. Sometimes, you know, they make them so bad, and then, you know, it's like nothing happens, right? All right, so I've got these two pieces all scored. nicely. Let me just burnish this as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting on the DSP. There's lots of DSP pieces that go with this. And as I said, I am not going to go through the dimensions because they will be available to my subscribers. All right. Okay, so let's start by putting this piece here, and we're going to put this on the smaller piece that I have the heart cut out. Now I'm not going to put glue on the center part because, well, then it'll get messy with the glue and where the heart has been cut out. Okay. Flip that over. And we'll add that to the front, making sure that I have equal spacing on top, bottom, left, and right. Okay, that's one. And then I have a little piece for the top there. I think I cut it out. Ah, there it is. It's all the way on the bottom. I just had my nails done not too long ago, and I find every time I have my nails done, I can't pick up the cardstock or DSP. It kind of gets stuck on my table. So, ouch. Just dropped that. Wasn't too bad though, but I did get a little bit of glue on the corner there. That's okay, we'll just wipe that down. Okay, so that is that. I'm going to set this aside for just a minute. Then we're going to work on the bigger piece. Okay, so bigger piece. This you want to just line it up with the top here. And again, making sure that there's equal distance on the top, right and left. And I see that when I cut this, don't tell anyone I use my ribbon scissors. Ooh. Okay, so we're going to add glue to this. Just want to make sure that it's going in the right direction because you don't want your waves going in the wrong direction. So we'll put this right here. Again, I'm looking for equal spacing from the top, the left, and the right. I'll press that down. Then I'm going to put these other pieces down. I think this paper is just so cute. So sweet. I just love those little otters. I love how they hold hands when they're swimming. Did you know that they do that? They hold hands when they're swimming? That's so precious. So precious. Oh, even the back of this is cute. Like this one here with the, he's got the little fish in his mouth. So sweet. But we're going to use the other side. We're going to use, and there's still fish on here. It's just that the otter is not eating the fish. I'll lay this here. And we'll put this right here. Those cute little otters. And that's really the bones of the card. Oh, you know what? Let me just make sure that they're going in the right direction. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Okay. So you want to make sure that it's going in the right direction. So a good idea would be probably to fold your card correctly so that you know which way you're applying them. So luckily that worked out for me. So there we go. Okay, next what I want to do is I'm going to take this 1/2-inch piece here. I'm going to add glue to it, and then I want to fold it. Is it going up there? No, I think it's going down to here. Let's see. I always get this so confused. Yeah, so you want to fold it. So you want to fold it on the, we've got the 1/2 inch, the 1 3/4, and the 2 3/4. Now I don't remember, but don't quote me on that. Anyway, it's the it's the third score line. You want to fold that up, add your liquid glue, and then adhere that to the card front. And you can use, you definitely want to use something that's strong. So either use the liquid glue so that you have some wiggle room, or use tear and tape. And just hold that there for a second or two, you know, rubbing it back and forth to make sure that that it's glued down. And then that is that. So, and you see it folds up nicely. So this will fit into an envelope if that's what you decide to do, or if you want to hand deliver it to someone and add little chocolates in there, that's also an option. I decided to do that on mine. That was just like, it happened by accident. I was like, oh, wait a second, I can probably put some candy in there. And then I just happened to be at the grocery store today, and I found those, and I said those are perfect for that. So now we're going to put the other piece on the front. When you attach this piece, you want to make sure that the 1/2 inch score line butts up to the edge of where, here, let me zoom in for you. See what I'm talking about? So you want it to butt up to the top of this score line right here. So you want to put your glue right on that, on the outside, and then attach it to that part of the card base. Let's add a little more, and again, liquid glue, tear and tape, or even your seal plus should work for this. Okay, so now I'm going to line that up right here. I'm going to press it down. So, and look for equal spacing. Right about there, I think is good. And then we'll press it down. Okay. So you see how that works now. Oh, let me zoom back out. Okay, so then you want to take this piece here. Oh, it's kind of upsetting. It's covering up that little guy that I thought I'd be able to show. Oh, well. Oh, well. Then you want to take this piece here, flatten it out. So now you're flattening out this way. So before we did this, now you want to flatten it out this way. Add your adhesive to about, I would say, 1 inch of this part on the bottom. I think 1 inch is pretty good. And then you're going to fold that down with this open. Fold it down over it. So. And then make sure that it's working correctly. So just open it up, pop it up, and then you just press it down. And there you go. Pretty cool, isn't it? So that was the hardest part of it. All right, so now we can just decorate the front of this little guy. And I've got my heart that I'm going to put here. Actually, oh shoot, you know what I forgot to do? Okay, we're gonna do it now. I meant to stamp my sentiment on directly onto the DSP, so we're gonna do that now. I'm using Lost Lagoon and You're Utterly Amazing. And this should be okay, I think. We'll have plenty of cushion underneath for our photopolymer stamps. So just right there. I'm going to press that down good, just so that it gets a good impression. Good. All right, we saved our piece. Okay, so that is that. Okay. Then while I'm stamping, I'm going to do my Happy Valentine's Day on the inside. Just put that right there in the center. We're also using Lost Lagoon. Okay. Just going to wipe this off quickly on my chamois. And I am done with the Lost Lagoon. I'll close that up. I'm going to use Pool Party now to add a few bubbles, just randomly. Maybe one more right down here. Okay. Then I'm going to put a couple of leaves. Keep sticking my finger in there. I'm going to put a leaf down here. And I think that's it. One's good enough. And that is all the stamping that I have to do, so we can put this away. Set the stamps aside. This here, this here. Okay, let's put this on the back. So you'll definitely want to make sure that you stamp on here and maybe even sign your name to it before you adhere it. But you might be able to get away with signing your name on it after you adhere it. I'm going to try. Okay, so I'm just going to put this back here, lining it up. Top, bottom, left, and right. Okay, and then I'm going to add this to the front of the heart. I'm just going to put some in the center, just a little bit of glue. And then we'll pop that up. Go right like so, maybe. There we go. Okay, and then we'll use dimensionals. We'll add some pretty embellishments. So friends, I'd love to know what you think about this cute card. Will you be using it as a treat holder or a card, or maybe both? So many options, right? Just going to take the backings off on my dimensionals. We'll put it on the card front. Let's see, did I get them all? I feel like I missed one. Yep, I did. Okay, so we're just going to put this right here. I think I'm going to put it on a little bit of an angle, like so. Okay. Okay, then we have our glossy dots assortments. I have a feeling that these are going to be retired soon because they've been around for quite a long time. And I really haven't used them much. I've used the Pool Party, but not the other ones. Put a few down here. And then where else are we going to put one up in this corner? And that's it for my Pool Party ones. Can't use them anymore. All right. So friends, what do you think? Did you like that? It's pretty cool, right? Not too bad. And it stands up so nicely for display. Or you can add those little treats, which I don't know where I put them now, out of my sight though. So I think that looks adorable and you're utterly amazing. So friends, I hope you give this a try. Let me know by liking my video and commenting and sharing it with your friends. And if you're interested in getting the PDF tutorial with the measurements and all the other details on it, please be sure to sign up for my newsletter, which goes out every Wednesday. Until next Tuesday, friends, have a great day. Bye-bye.